Alright, so I thought I'd do a quick video on replacing the starter on a 2008 Infinity G35X. So there were a lot of guys that had done videos on pulling this starter out, and what I find is that a lot of them are for rear-wheel drive only. A couple were for all-wheel drive for the X. But people seem to really be struggling, as I am. So I think I'm pretty mechanically inclined, right? At least I thought I was until I messed with this thing. A lot of the videos, the guys are pulling the starters out once they break it free, trying to come through the front, right? So what guys seem to be doing, where they seem to have success with rear wheel drive, is they come through here, right? Work the starter through, they take a couple brackets loose. Some of these hoses, they take the brackets loose, right? Some guys have taken the sway bar off, right? Now they got to take the motor mount loose, which I wasn't able to get to, jack the whole engine up and work the starter out. None of that seemed to be successful for me. So the closest I came, somebody even took the axle, right? They took that loose, took all 6 bolts out from the inside, took everything apart up here, which seemed to be a lot of work. Closest I came, a guy had done a video where he's pulling the U-joint loose right in your steering shaft and then popping it off the splines right here. All right, so doing that, he said he was able to work the starter through this space here. He also said he had to pull the, right, take it apart, right, get that off and work it through. I was not able to do that. So another guy had done a video pulling the cross member support off underneath, right? Took this whole thing loose, which in the end was what I had to do, which isn't too bad, really, taking that loose. And then once that was loose, was able to, like everybody had said, right, you take your bolts loose, take your plug loose, was able to work the starter through here, which is still a pain, but with the shaft loose, you're able to work it out of the way, work the starter around, and actually get it through this opening right here, right? Now, I don't know if that would have been possible with the starter still completely assembled, right? If this was still together, the solenoid, right? I don't know if that would have come out. So maybe, I've been fighting this thing all night last night, trying to figure out a way to get that starter out of there. So I just want to make that comment that a lot of videos I've seen, guys are doing a great job getting them out of there, but I don't see a lot of people having a lot of success with the all-wheel drive. So what I'll do is get the new starter. So in the box, this is just from O'Reilly's. I think it was about 125 bucks. I think on Amazon I've seen them, or you order online for a bit cheaper. You know, O'Reilly's had it for 125, you get a $40 core, so not too bad, remanufactured. So I'll kind of do it in reverse. I'll try to set up the camera so you can actually see trying to work that starter back up through there, past that, past all the steering components, and see how successful I am.